Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, available from Warner Brothers on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K like we have here, starring Anya Taylor-Joy, who I always think does a great job in everything she's in, and Chris Hemsworth, who does a pretty good job himself. Here, he's the bad guy. He's got a fake nose, fake teeth, almost favors him but don't look like him in some regard, but I'm sure that's what they wanted. And he does a pretty good role. This is a prequel, of course, to Mad Max Fury Road. This is in the Mad Max universe. Immortan Joe, or whatever his name is here. You see more origins of him and Furiosa, who was, of course, played by a different girl this time, but it takes years prior. I feel like the Mad Max universe is kind of a mess because I'm trying to figure out where does this go in the timeline, go by age, because I think the director said maybe it happened after Thunderdome, but then she's kind of the same age as Max, so I don't know. Don't think about it too much, I don't guess. But if you want action, it's got action. Basically, you see her story of how she was in her group, how she got separated in a group, got involved in his group, then kind of transitioned over to Joe's group and the battle between Joe's group and Hemsworth's group for water, gas, and all the good things that you need in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. And that is this movie. She, tries to run a few plays. Some work, some don't. Some things don't go her way. Some things do. It's not an overly complex plot. It's kind of to the point. Mostly if you're here for the action, you get plenty of action. But I feel like at the end of the day, despite the fact that it looks amazing on 4K, I feel like you get a lot of action, a lot of style, but very little in the way of substance. So that's why I've only given it a 3 out of 5. Don't hate it, don't love it. It's probably still over, the third Mad Max movie for me. But definitely not in the ballpark of Fury Road. Fury Road just seemed kind of like a non-stop adrenaline ride. This has good stuff, but it does pause from time to time. Special features: Highway to Valhalla, In Pursuit of Furiosa, Stowaway to Nowhere, Metal Beast and Holy Motors, Darkest Angel, Anya Taylor-Joy as Furiosa, Motorbike Messiah, Chris Hemsworth as Dementus. Gotta give it though, George Scott here. He does come up with some interesting names for the characters in his movie. And like I said, this thing, it's not a waste of time. If you like action, you get plenty of action. I think I wanted just a little more substance to it because sometimes you want something a little mindless and sometimes not. Plus, it's also following Fury Road, which that was non-stop action, and that may be arguably the best Mad Max movie next to either Thunderdome or the original. I'm kind of fond of the original. But nonetheless, if you like to see Chris Hemsworth actually play a bad guy, this one is, well, it's not just bad guy, it's a complex bad guy. Like, his character is complex. I'll give it to that. The character is complex. If you like to see that, then give it a watch. You'll see characters from Fury Road pop up here and there. And if you like Mad Max, hey, you may even see Max kind of shortly show up. So, yeah. Furiosa, 3 out of 5. Check it out now from Warner Brothers.